Hey, this is Redman coming to you live from the world-famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Fuck yeah. Low volume ass haven't started the show. Welcome, everybody. Come on, make some noise. We're here. It's the #1 live podcast in the world. Brian Redband's here. The great Ryan J.E. Belt's drawing tonight's episode. There's Josh Martin. I'm so excited because Kill Tony's going on the road again to Phoenix, Arizona, April 5th. So that's a really, really, really big deal because that's a Kill Tony live on the road, and the entire band is officially coming with us.
Are
again. Jeremiah Watkins, Pat Reagan, and the great Joel Jimenez. That's on April 5th. And then 6th and 7th and the 8th. We have a Sunday show I found out about today. We are in Tempe, Arizona at the Tempe Improv. So there's stand-up shows there for those of you listening to the live podcast all around the world. Jesus fucking Christ. So that's when that is. And I'm also doing stand-up in Sacramento, Seattle, Providence, Salt Lake City, Spokane, Washington, San Francisco, and Boston. Tickets available for that at TonyHinchcliffe.com. Speaking of TonyHinchcliffe.com, you know what it is? It's a Squarespace website. You can make one yourself. Think it, dream it, make it with Squarespace. You can turn your cool idea into a new website, showcase your work, publish your content, sell products and services of all kinds, promote your online business, or announce an upcoming event, and more.
I have my whole website designed on it, shopsquad.tv. I made a store, have the Death Squad hats, the Kill Tony shirt is on there, and I've been using Squarespace for years. I recommend them highly. I have my mom on it, you know.
Yeah.
So she has a flower company on there, so. And she did it herself, and she barely knows how to use a toaster or brush her teeth. So,
well, there you go. I mean, for those of you that have trouble brushing your teeth and want a new website, Squarespace is for you. And it's also for anybody. I mean, like we said, literally our websites are and always have been Squarespace. So you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code KILL to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com, enter the code KILL, and save 10% off your first purchase. You guys ready to start this puppy up or what? Here we go. Every single week, I have two of the funniest comedians in the world on this show. It's probably one of the, if I can say myself, probably one of the best booked fucking comedy shows I've ever heard of in my life, this show. 250-some fucking episodes. And it's just so fun. This week's no different. Put your hands together for the great Doug Benson and Sal Vulcano. Holy shit. This is a typical Monday, right? Who has more fun on Mondays than us? Nobody. It's Doug and Sal. Kill Tony guest veterans, can I say? Absolute royalty on this show. You guys have done it 1,000 times, and it's good to have you back.
Well, you know, I enjoy smoking out of a volcano, so I understand why you would make that error tonight.
Sal, welcome back.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Fuck yeah.
Terrific. Your enthusiasm doesn't really match
Shit,
mine.
That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to make it all about me.
Are you going to slam the mic after everything you say tonight?
No, only the gems. See, I knew that wasn't that good.
Fuck yeah. We just did the Impractical Jokers cruise together.
Yeah, we had a lovely time.
That was a lot of fun.
We all three stayed on board the entire cruise.
Yeah.
I didn't leave it, did you? Yeah.
But do you look over the side thinking, what would happen if I just fucking jumped?
Most likely people, you think you wouldn't die, but everybody dies.
Yeah.
They all do?
Yeah, it's because there's an undertow thing that happens with the ship.
Right, you get
don't
pulled
actually,
right into
like,
the
land.
propellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get all
underneath.
chopped up.
Yeah.
And then the fish are like, ooh, bite size.
More times people go over for murder, though, than they do for jumping themselves.
Right, that's another thing I thought about. Like, what if I push Tony Hinchcliffe off of this boat?
Would have been. The difference is that I have actually trained in that type of situation, so I know what to do.
How do you train
Really?
for that?
No, it's true.
What do you
I don't
do?
think it's being forthcoming.
What do? You swim down really, really low, way below the boat,
Here's
and
what
just wait for it to pass?
Here's what happens. Is first of all, you have to try to land on your back, and then when you do, you just make like a really fast snow angel when you hit the water. All right, I had nothing. I don't know. I'm stalling for the band. Are we ready to go on this?
Let's just do it anyway. See what happens.
All right. Every single week we have
Yeah,
a band.
let's go fast because Brian's got a hunting expedition he has to go
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brian just got roasted.
Looking for that bear.
He is very Stone Cold Steve Austin-esque
Oh,
tonight.
yeah?
He's a very Cameron Hayes type of. You keep hammering over there, Brian.
It's khaki Mondays. You guys don't do khaki? Yeah, you do khaki Mondays.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
And I officially lost control of the whole
I
thing.
love the ring of it.
Snow Angels.
Yep, we have a band that is part of the show, and they commit to different characters every single week. Some weeks it takes longer for them to commit than other weeks. I believe they are ready now, so I give you the best damn band in the land, the Kill Tony Band. Pat Reagan, Jeremiah Watkins, and Joel Jimenez. Oh, wow. This is the NWO theme music, and Joelberg is out in full Goldberg garb. Wow, and the tattoo. Definitely a stuffed underwear. I could see the outline of whatever he stuffed in there. Wow, Macho Man Patty Reagan it appears to be. Chroma Chris is definitely the Undertaker. And holy shit, it's Hulk Hogan. Jeremiah Watkins. Wow, this is going to be a fun one. Oh, fuck. I fucking love this show, man. Holy shit. Wow, look at you. I have been a fan of yours, sir, since I was a little kid. I had a Hulk Hogan poster on my wall. I had the big punching bag that was taller than me. Hello, Hulk Hogan. Welcome to the show.
Everybody had that stuff, brother. Because Hulkamania was wild and loose.
Wow, you didn't even learn the lines for the character. So committed, it almost fooled me, but I've been watching it since I was a kid, so I know he doesn't normally say anything about getting loose.
Say your poems and eat your medicines.
You also look you look thinner than usual. Are you dying of something?
Are you afraid of these 12-inch pythons, brother?
Wow, I'm excited. We got the Macho Man Randy Savage over there with what appears to be one of the tightest beards I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
And then we
Not
have,
tight enough. Can still talk through it.
and then we have the Undertaker over there, always silent but deadly, and then of course here he is. Wow, definitely Goldberg, Bill Goldberg. Wow, how are you today, Goldberg?
Ready to spear this show, Tony.
Wow. Hey, brother Redman, did you have another track on there that was sent to you? It was the wrong track that we came out to. Completely wrong.
It's the one you sent me.
Nope, there was another one. There definitely was another one.
Here, click on the.
That's what I did. That's
Click on the email though.
yeah.
There was one email before that
Oh,
that
no,
said
I see,
intro,
yeah.
and then there was another one.
No.
Nope.
Hulk, I don't know why you send your own emails, but I think you should maybe proofread them before you send them. I'm looking at it.
I don't have representation anymore, brother.
Hulk Hogan, by the way, Hulk Hogan, why do you sign all your emails Jeremiah Watkins? www.jeremiahwatkins.tv.
Big fan of that guy.
Hey, that's a great mustache. Are you the lift that I ordered?
Nailed it.
Oh, man.
You look like you lost a little boa backstage there. It's very light on the boa.
I had another sex tape going on back there.
Wow, we don't want to get through all your jokes too fast here, Hulk Hogan, so let's keep it moving.
Don't waste all your references this early.
Almost 100 people signed up for tonight's show for the opportunity to do 1 minute on this stage. Look at them. They're all stacked on top of each other over there, like a little Lila Hart, little baby star, Aphrodite, the legend killer right here, right next to us. How many of you are real Kill Tony fans out there? Jesus. I wish I wouldn't ask. Sometimes it's more fun to just not ask.
Where are the fake ones at? Yeah, you fucking
Fuck
faker.
yeah. Sons of bitches. I pull a name out of the bucket, you get 60 seconds. You know your 60 seconds is up when you hear the sound of a kitten. Wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. You get it. That's it. I already pulled a name out of the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look at that. Put your hands together for Matthew Maloney. You know Matthew. He's been on this show. Here he is, Matthew Maloney, everybody. Come on, put your hands together for him.
Are you guys as tired? Do you think women are as tired of being harassed as I am of hearing about it? I got some problems with the Me Too movement. Not because I don't think it's totally deserved, but I'm just a big fan of grammar. Every time I hear a woman say, me too, I want to be, it's supposed to be myself as well. But apparently that's mansplaining. Speaking of grammar, are you guys aware that if you misspell anything in Microsoft Word, you could right-click that, peruse all of the options, like all of the other sheep. But if you're a badass like me, just scroll a little lower, you can add that shit to the dictionary.
Fuck yeah, Matthew Maloney.
That was great.
You're adorable, Matthew.
I really am sick of listening to all that Me Too stuff now. It's not.
Whoa, okie dokie. Wow, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Let me-
Wow, sound effects, sound effects. Stick with
whoops.
the sound. You're very good at that. Very good at that, Brian.
No, I mean like.
No,
Not,
you mean
not
what,
the
Steve
move.
Bannon? What the
Let
fuck
me
are you
explain
talking
myself.
about?
Jesus Christ. I mean, not the movement, like you said, like in the joke, but it's also kind of like, like the shootings. I'm kind of done with all the shooting on the news, like I'm done with
Yeah,
the gun
stop
stuff.
talking about it.
I'm
Just
done.
let it happen.
It's like
be
it's
Literally dug
quiet.
yourself a deeper hole. Let me explain myself. I'm sick of the shootings too. The fuck are you talking about?
Myself
very
as
different
well on the
hashtags.
shooting.
Yeah, I'm just sick of the news.
Very good, Brian.
Yes, but hashtag, what was your correction?
Myself as well.
You should definitely get that going because that's not insulting. That's just saying it properly, but also supporting the movement. You know what I mean?
Matthew, what snowman did you get your jacket from? You are absolutely adorable. What kind of bed do you sleep in? Is it a tiny bed? Tell the truth.
It's a queen size.
Oh, Dairy Queen size? Come on, I don't know. Stupid. Oh wow, points for that one.
Is your name
Chris Hardwick at the guest?
is your name actually Kane, brother?
Oh, okay. And points taken away from Hulk Hogan over there.
Who's running the audio? They're gonna go in a body bag.
You are a wall of a man, but with a very gentle touch to you.
Yeah, and by touch, he means you have a giant baby head.
You seem sweet. Like from behind, you look hulking and intimidating, and then you turn around and you seem welcoming and warm.
Yeah, you seem like you like the lollipops like on a stick, like the round ones, that you have to like really lick like sideways. Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
You have nothing to prove.
Hey, do you
here.
guys know John Panette?
Yeah.
Don't you see a little of that right there? Yeah, it's old school, but he was a very funny comic who's no longer with us. Do you do a lot of cocaine?
No, I do not.
Okay, then you're on the path to living longer than that guy did. So good for you on that.
We should clarify. You look like him now.
Oh no!
No, I'm kidding.
Hold on. Now I
You
do
look like a
remember-
dead John Panette. That's right.
I do remember the last time Matthew was on, we talked about you started a creme brulee addiction, right? Am I right?
Yeah. I started making creme brulee, but I'm more of a tiramisu guy now.
Wow, what
Wow,
happened?
You've evolved.
It was too much work cracking the surface of that creme brulee. He's like, I need something that's softer from jump.
When did it switch over to tiramisu? How much tiramisu
This
are you
crowd
eating?
does not like
Tell
creme
the
brulee
truth.
jokes.
I don't know, man. I just started making it, but I have my own lady.
How often
finger-
do you eat tiramisu?
Twice a week.
Wow. I mean, you say it like there's a right or a wrong answer, Matthew.
And that was definitely the wrong answer. You're having it more than twice a week.
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you guys about something?
Yes.
I was on not too long ago. Same kind of response as getting. My mother watched the show because I was on it.
Oh my God.
Texted me back that she cried while hearing the fat jokes.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
No, keep doing it. Keep doing it because she needs to learn to get stronger.
Okay, you know what? I want to do something really cool right now. This is a segment of the show that we call Your Motherfucking
Oh, mother!
Son of a bitch.
Mother!
Yeah, hit that shit. Let's do it.
Tell your children not to walk away.
He's now calling his mom. You agree to put her on speakerphone? What time zone is she in right now?
This one.
This one. Perfect. Fucking 8:30. No excuses, bitch. Let's do this shit. Oh, fucking crybaby.
She might be watching The Voice.
Anything could be happening. Put it on speaker and turn that volume up.
Yeah, and put your mic at the bottom part, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Okay, wherever the...
Wait, maybe it's a
speaker is.
different phone. Where's
Hello?
it come out at?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, babe, what's up?
There you go.
Hello.
I got good news and I got bad news.
Oh,
She's
no,
clearly
what's
not
the
watching.
Good news?
The
What's
good
the
news-
bad news?
I got on Kill Tony again.
Oh?
The bad news is I'm on Kill Tony right now, and you're
Is
talking
your
in
mom
front of
Tim Allen?
a live audience.
About that.
Hello, Mrs. Maloney. Hello, it's me, Tony Hinchcliffe. How are you today?
Uh-oh. Tony, ask Matthew why he doesn't call his mother very often.
Oh! Let's stop peeling this onion.
Maybe she was crying for different reasons, Maloney.
Maybe she was crying because all that she finds out about you is from the Kill Tony show, Matthew. You used to tell me, now you're telling it the world. I have to watch it for myself. Wait, what?
Actually, it's kind of hard to hear you, hun.
Okay, I know I'm
Yeah,
killing right now.
that's what
Hold on.
happens.
Let the audience silence. Mrs. Maloney, Matthew told us that you may have shed a tear last week. Do you happen to remember the joke that was made that made you cry about the way Matthew looks?
Uh-oh. It's really hard to hear him. If he could speak a little slower.
Do you happen to remember the joke that I made on Matthew specifically about the way that he looks that made you cry from last week?
From last week?
Or no, when you, from when you watched the show.
Yeah, well,
What joke made you cry?
I don't really remember.
Fuck.
It was the one about me being fat, though, I'm sure.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I was
there wasn't
wondering
only
if you
one.
could
Which
tell me
one,
about it.
brother?
You know, he can handle it. It's just that sometimes, you know, I help him work on his weight, and sometimes he's real diligent about
What
it.
do you help him do exactly? The kid's eating tiramisu twice a week.
Yeah, without her, it'd be 4 times. she sneaks into his house at night and throws away tiramisu.
Does she hold your feet during sit-ups? Listen, first of all, lady. Hey, nice lady. I mean, at least this week we didn't say the word fat, and I think his face looks like John Panette, not his body.
Mrs. Maloney, I'm sorry, my friend just tried to make a John Panette joke work again. He's really convinced that maybe perhaps they looked him up since the last joke and like did the research, but it failed again. I'm back, Mrs. Maloney. Wait, no, Mrs. Maloney. Okay, so let me ask you this. Fuck, I fucking forgot it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, too bad tearing down my non-joke. I was pointing out to her that I did not call him fat.
Okay.
That was my point.
Mrs. Maloney, I'm sorry. I'm so excited about this, Sal. What did you feed him when he was a baby?
Oh, you know, he would always reach for the vegetables.
Wow, times have changed.
Okay, Miss Full of Baloney.
Yeah, I'm sure you had so many vegetables ready at hand for little Matthew here. You just got whammied, Mrs. Maloney.
Tony, I have a question.
Yes.
Is your breast milk salted or unsalted?
Are you doing okay?
She's doing great. Hey, put her back on, put her back on, put her back on. Please, let me get closing words. Mrs. Maloney, I want to thank you for being on this show. You're a sweet, sweet lady, and we're roasting your son, and we're all having fun, and thank you for having such a great sense of humor.
If it's all in good fun, it's great, right?
Yes, if it's all in good fun, it's great. Got weird there at the end.
I love you, Mom, and I'll call you more, okay?
Oh, my God. Matthew Maloney.
Even for the Hulkster, that was cruel and unusual punishment.
And that was Mother with Matthew Maloney. There goes Matthew Maloney. Matthew E. Maloney on Twitter.
Oh, also his jokes were good, and he got.
Oh, Jesus, Matthew.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Now, you know what? That's going to be the part where your mom cries.
That's a bad-
when she rewatches this.
Good job. The jokes
It's going
were
to be
good.
like, he did so good. He went through all the improv challenges that he gave him, and then he tripped on the wire.
Just a terrible dismount. It's an unfortunate thing. We saw a lot of things during the Olympics where things didn't go
It's
where
true.
people hoped they would, and it's terrible when that happens. But
Matthew Maloney could not fucking
yeah,
butter stick
his
that
best
landing.
chance tonight is the bronze.
All right, so let's keep this fun moving along. You literally just made snot
It's a
fly
whole
out
room
my
full of
nose.
people that didn't watch a second of the Olympics, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, what are you, a bunch of John
They
Panette
also
fans in here?
they don't know. They don't even know if they watched the Olympics. That was what that reaction was. You might have caught some of it.
The Olympics are like this weird old relic that have not, like, since the internet started, it's just been like, fuck that shit. Like, the Olympics are so dumb. We have Tom Brady and UFC and shit. We don't need to worry about that. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Margot Hamilton. Here we go. Put your hands together for Margot Hamilton, everyone. Come on.
I'm out of breath. That was a really long walk. So, get that shit out of here. So, the one time I go to Paris, I'm traveling alone, and I get taken. Honestly, I was just looking for some Wi-Fi. I was traveling by myself. I was in college, and I overheard two men speaking English. So my first thought was, oh, safety. Two strange men speaking English. I should hang out with them. The best part, or one of the best things, the light of the situation about being taken in Paris, is the free walking tour. I saw everything. I saw the Moulin Rouge. I saw the Eiffel Tower. But unfortunately, I was unable to see the Louis Vuitton flagship store because I was being put into a van. If I had it my way, I would have settled for some 4G instead of ending up in a sex dungeon.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
it.
Margot Hamilton. Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
I'm hot.
I don't really think you are. I'm sorry, it was too easy. I'm sorry, Margot.
That's
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
I'm very confident.
Welcome
in
to
who I
another
am as
episode
a
of Make
woman.
Women Cry with Tony Hinchcliffe. Got Matthew's mom. I'm going 2 for 2 on this one.
Let's start by attacking the substance. How could you see all those places and then they put you in the van?
I will tell you the story.
We're going to go after logic right now.
Logic. At first, there were 3 men, and they were all my age. So I was like, okay, great. And then
Wait, I need to stop you.
I'm
Were
ready.
you taken? I'm so confused. Were you taken?
I was put into a van.
I'm so
And then
sorry.
brought
You
to-
must understand where we're coming from.
I understand. I'm
Why'd you
ready.
see all those other places before getting to the van?
Because he told me that we were gonna walk to his house to get
Wait,
Wi-Fi.
Wait, this is a real story?
Yes, this is a real story.
Wait, my first critique is going to be clearly, it has to come from a place of truth.
it's one of my.
You
like,
left out one of the capture. You were kidnapped in Paris.
Yeah, I was waiting for some, hacky Liam Neeson punchline after you said that you were taken, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, like my dad has a certain set of skills, like not taking my calls would be one of them. Like she just gets worse and worse into the situation because Liam Neeson's not your dad. But
No.
but you're
I
okay,
think my
clearly.
dad-
It
Yeah,
worked
I
out
got-
okay.
Yeah, I got out of it.
It's not really a 1-minute story.
What kind
No,
of
not at all.
What kind
Yeah.
of van did they throw you in? An ice cream truck? Okay, you fuckers are gonna hold me. All right, then I won't try to make those jokes if you're gonna be that kind of
No,
crowd.
it's okay.
Do you
You're
wanna-
gonna leave me off on my own fucking little island, then I won't go for it. Then that's what you get.
Hey, brother, maybe we should call her mom too.
She doesn't know that happened to me.
Okay, so then
I'm
what
ready.
happened? So what really happened?
Okay, so what really happened
She got
is
put back. She was taken, and they were like, "Okay, well, that didn't work out." Yeah.
No,
very
well, I
scary.
will. Can I give
I'm
just a
ready.
slight critique, which is what we're here to do?
It's a
Yes,
crazy ass
please.
story, right?
I couldn't
You're
tell that
telling
was
me.
real, and the
Yeah.
fact that it is makes you need to come at that. I feel in a way that sets a tone that that's real. Get everybody in, and then you
Okay.
could kind of
Maybe don't say Taken because everyone thinks there's going to be Taken jokes.
Yeah.
Do you know the Taken films?
Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah,
where I
yeah.
got the reference
You have to
from.
say I
Oh,
was
but-
literally kidnapped.
But wait, so the reference is just saying that
Could
you're
you imagine
taken, and
she'd
then you
never
say
heard of
nothing
it?
else that corresponds with the
Right,
movies.
I've never talked about this out loud before. So
Okay.
any more I would love to know how I can make my traumatic story better.
Why are you sounding sarcastic?
Yeah.
When given the opportunity to actually do it, was that
I
sarcasm?
get called
can't tell.
facetious a lot. I think I go into like my East Coast nasal.
Is that what you call it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay.
Facetious?
Okay. You called it traumatic. Now there was
Yeah.
nothing that came out of the stand-up that was traumatic. It felt like you might have been the whole time
Made the whole thing up.
fabricating a story and just using
Interesting.
Taken as a parallel.
Okay.
I'm fascinated that it's real, and I want to know more.
Okay.
All of this for Wi-Fi?
I was traveling in Paris by myself. My parents were like, "We're not going to buy you a phone. Good luck."
Wow.
So they really love me.
Sounds like you were
obviously.
given.
There's Joelberg and a nice bold chant from the crowd. Wow, Margot.
That's even a better setup. That you went to Paris. Your parents sent you there without a phone, and this is all because of what they did to you. Just something like that. You were okay then.
Yeah.
So they took you because why? And how did you get away?
I got away because I went in their house.
Did they touch your feet or anything?
Hold on,
Well, they
hold
like-
on, hold on.
They
Just
like,
wait.
they like really like pinned me on the bed and and like started threatening me, and so I just got like
You'll never get Wi-Fi.
they're like you'll have to settle for 4G. Yeah, and I like.
Did you have a laptop with you? What did you
I
even
had
need Wi-Fi
nothing.
for
I
if
had
you
a
didn't have a
baguette.
phone? So why were you going to get
You had a
Wi-Fi?
baguette?
Yeah, I was hungry. I was hanging.
You should talk about that.
You're not saying Wi-Fi. You're just saying let them use your computer. Like, hey,
Well-
they're letting me use their
Well, wait.
computer.
No, I didn't want to use their computer. I had my phone on all the time when I was traveling by myself in Europe. I had my phone on airplane mode, so you can hook up. Like I would hang out at a McDonald's to hook up to the free
see.
Wi-Fi.
I gotcha. So you have
Okay.
your phone, a baguette, and these
Yeah.
guys throw you in a van, and then they take
Yeah.
you to a house.
Yeah, in like the middle of the Champs-Elysees, which is like a very like wealthy strip.
We
Yeah,
get it. You're
sounds
wealthy.
nice.
I'm kidding.
I'm from Connecticut.
I mean, if you're gonna get taken, you want to be taken to the Champs-Elysees.
So
did
they
they?
Yeah.
What did they want? Your baguette?
I think so.
They
Well,
wanted baguette and butter with it.
I heard they used Royale with cheese
I'm
as
trying.
bait.
I'm trying.
No, it's okay.
I'm good.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out what you meant by butter with it. Like, what does that
I
mean?
don't know.
She's the butter.
What?
Nothing.
She's ovulating,
My
brother.
Fitbit's going off. I feel like I should be facing
Margot, how
them.
long have you been doing stand-up?
Not long.
How long?
Like 2 months.
Like 2 months?
I thought you were gonna say about a minute.
Cute.
Did you have PTSD from it, like for a while?
yeah.
Is that why you have like a pacifier button
Oh,
on
no,
your?
no, no, no,
You
no.
a baby?
I am a
Oh my
true
God.
baby. I am an elder. And Crystalia is
Oh
called.
no!
What's happening?
Oh,
What's
see,
happening?
That's why.
What's happening?
Are there
That's why
babies out
Brian.
there?
Adult
You're very
babies?
naughty.
I'm your
is
elder,
that?
bitch.
Elder.
Jesus Christ. Margot, over here.
Okay,
no
okay,
one
okay.
has any idea what you fucking
What the
weird
fuck
YouTube
is happening?
comment trolls are
Nobody
talking
has any
about.
idea what I've been talking about since I got up here.
Jesus Christ, Margot. Just
It's
relax.
cool. We're trying to work it through it
I'm
with you.
great.
It takes
I'm
a lot to
happy
get up
about
here.
it.
Don't be
Yeah.
scared or
You're
anything.
so kind. I watch you on TV sometimes.
He's the nicest of all of us, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I could take you to back, get you some free Wi-Fi.
Oh, thank God. I've been really using up the data.
Margot, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Hartford, Connecticut.
And how long have you been in LA?
About a year and a half.
What do you do for work?
I'm a nanny.
Whoa, I would not trust you with my kid.
Yeah, you're all about taking.
You have like I feel like you're a baby shaker. I could picture you like, shut the fuck up. I could picture you getting really mad.
Toss 'em. No, I don't handle children under 5.
Perfect.
Should I look at you guys too? Okay.
All right, Margot. Anything crazy ever happen when you're nannying?
Yeah, children suck. So most of the time it's a nightmare, but I get paid really well.
You do.
Yeah.
Can I borrow $20?
Yeah, who's talking to me? Can I cash app you?
Goldberg is
Give me the
down
money.
on his luck.
All right, Margot. Well, it was
I'm
nice to.
ready.
It was ready for what?
I don't know. I thought you were going to talk to me more.
Wow. Look at that. Someone wants to get thrown in a fucking van. Am I right, people? No. Margot Hamilton, everybody. There she goes. At Homegirl Margs, M-A-R-G-S. All right.
I'm glad she's safe.
Couple months in.
Glad she got through it. Go, Margot.
Wow. This
We're
is a
Team Margot up here.
very
right?
strange name. I hope this is real. Put your hands together for Goat versus Fish.
Yeah, I'm sure
Wow.
it's a
Here we
real
go.
name.
Come on. You got to keep, it's a whole thing. Oh, Jesus
Oh, this guy's
Christ.
got a whole thing going on.
Make some fucking noise for Goat versus Fish.
In the beginning, there was goat versus fish. The goat fish. And goat versus fish said that there should be goat and that there should be fish. There is no alpha or omega. There is no black or white. There is no good or evil. There is only goat and fish, and goat versus fish. Who is goat versus fish? What is goat versus fish? Why is goat versus fish? There is only one question. Are you goat or are you fish? Ponder it now. This is goat versus fish. This is goat versus fish. That did not sound like a goat or a fish. Goat versus fish it sounded like...
There you go. Goat versus Fish. That's Goat versus Fish.
I was trying to shake my phone to go
Fuck
to make it go faster.
What? Jesus Christ. Okay, Brian Redband really taking control tonight. Lots of jokes being fired off one after the other very, very quickly. Goat versus Fish.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
Did you
That was goat versus fish. That was goat versus fish.
did you take Margot?
The one that was speaking. The one that was speaking. No, that goat versus fish has not even asked that one if it is a goat or a fish.
Did you run out of the scripted material before the minute was up, so you started talking slower?
It was written. It was written that it was goat versus fish. Yes, it was all written that
Oh,
it was
God.
goat versus fish.
Wow. Where does this ever work? Like what venue?
There is the Goat versus Fish podcast that is recorded at the Comedy Store Los Angeles. Yes, at the Comedy Store Los Angeles. Yes.
That's a real
Okay,
thing?
This is awful.
Thanks, Brian.
Can we move on to a different one?
Is that real? Go
Yeah.
versus Fish is a podcast?
Yes, it is. It is here at the Comedy Store Los Angeles. Yes, it is a place of Goat versus
They
Fish.
let you
have
do
you
that?
seen this guy before?
In
Yes,
the
it is
basement?
Goat versus Fish.
All right. Well, there we
I
go.
kept thinking two things the entire time. One, I was imagining you practicing this in your mirror at home in your apartment. And two, I was like, if he didn't call your name, you would have been just walking around like this all night.
It is forever goat versus fish. It is forever goat.
I
versus
think he
I
thought.
don't really think it's forever, dude. I guarantee you 2 or 3 months you're going to fucking
think
put
he-
this shit aside.
Yeah.
At most. I give you 1,000 points on commitment because it doesn't work at all. But the way
He
you
thought
commit
he
to
thought
it,
of this bit when he got out of the royal shower.
Patty Reagan.
Looked in the mirror.
Hey, brother, I've seen you before, and I've seen your act before, and I've seen you. One time I saw you walking on Sunset about a week ago or something.
Yes,
And
I
I had
was.
the thought, like, what the fuck is this guy's life
It is goat
when
versus
he's done
fish.
being goat versus fish? And so my question for you is, I guess, how did you come up with goat versus fish?
It has always been goat versus
Ah,
fish. In the
son of a
beginning,
Get out of
it
here.
was
Get out of
goat
here.
versus fish.
Please.
How would you describe, sir, the battle of the sexes?
Goat versus fish has heard of this sex. Yes, there is the man and the woman. They do say.
Didn't
yes,
even
but
just
it
say
is a
goat
false
versus fish.
Okay.
That's all I was.
Versus
All
it
I
is
was
not
looking
man
for
or
the
was
same time
goat
as
versus fish.
obviously.
That's all I
He's not
wanted.
gonna back
was
down this
goat
fucking
versus
guy.
fish.
Now we're double
Can you
talking.
imagine that podcast?
All right.
Yes, you do not have to imagine it. You can listen to it now,
Okay.
even now.
There he goes. Goat versus fish, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. Jesus fucking Christ. This show's crazy.
That's the first podcast for schizophrenic homeless people.
I don't think it's the first, but.
All right, get off the stage.
Whoa, Brian's extra mad. Brian's extra mad, aggressive, hosty, and jokey tonight. It's all happening.
I will be facing goat versus fish next week in this.
All right.
It all goes down next week on the WCW, brother.
No, get the fuck out. No, you don't get to
What
do
does this
that.
Star Trek thing have to fucking do with
Nothing.
goatfish?
Wow.
I can't do men in sandals. It freaks me out.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. Let's see. Obviously, it's been proven that anything can happen, and none of this show is scripted. So put your hands together for Dave Yates.
So I'm a sober guy, and thank you. And that doesn't make me any different from any of you, except I don't have the excuse anymore for the ugly people I sleep with. And so, yeah, I was completely present when I muscled through that 3. Yeah, I don't care how much you drink either. I'm not one of those sober people who care. Drink up, have a good time. I'm not concerned with the drugs you're doing. I'm more concerned with the drugs you aren't doing. Like, what do you mean you've never eaten LSD? You don't want to know what the color blue sounds like? When I go out looking for ladies, I don't go to the normal bars, I go to the gay bar. Because where do ladies go when they're pissed off at guys? The gay bar, right? Because no guy's going to hit on you there. All they want is dick. Wrong. That's where your buddy Dave Yates comes in, picking up the scraps. But I got to be careful, though. There's predators in the gay community. And they're called moogers or man cougars. And what a mooger is, about a 45-plus-year-old man who wants to buy you all your sodas.
Go ahead.
And get you into his Mazda Miata. And convince you that his silver chest hair is going to make everything all right. But it never does.
Okay. Dave Yates. Fuck yeah. But it never does. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Tony.
Have you been on the show before?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what did we find out about you last time?
That I make hot sauce and I'm sober, that I like Fish, the band.
Ah.
What about goats?
What about goats?
Oh, he's so happy over there. Look at him, just so thrilled.
That's my Slim Jim Patty Reagan right there.
You don't put 7 minutes into making a crown if you don't like a good callback like that.
Could a fish kill a goat, you think?
Oh,
I would
God.
hope so. The
Yeah.
piranha would, right?
Right. Good answer. If a goat falls into a piranha
Maybe.
tank.
Then again, goats are also very aggressive. I've been watching a lot of Planet Earth, and you'll be surprised at who wins those fights sometimes. Sometimes those animals have crazy
The
tactics.
ants kick ass in Planet Earth,
Yeah.
man. The ants will take some shit down.
Fuck yeah. Dave.
My aunt's in prison, Holmes.
So, other than selling hot sauce, is there any other way that you make money?
Yeah, I'm a road comic, and then I do driving for a sober living during the day.
Driver for sober living? That
Yeah.
just got booed by somebody in the audience. What a weird thing to
it's
boo at,
usually the
sir.
people who shake in the morning that boo sobriety. So.
Wow.
What is?
Well, yeah, what is it?
Do you provide a car service for people who need
Yeah,
it?
so like I take people that live in like a halfway house to their doctor's appointments, therapy, things like that. So like I cruise around all day, and then
That's nice.
Damn, very good. Keep clapping. You better hope they never find out about Uber.
Do you have bits about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you should open with that.
For sure.
Yeah, because people love that you do that, and then you could then do your jokes.
You could win
They're
them over.
crazy, man,
You
like-
you sound and are much gentler than your appearance of a Major League Baseball relief pitcher.
Yeah, like I look like a fucking barbecue pit assistant. Like
Mine was better.
Sure.
Dave, what else do you do for fun?
Like I love live music, so I go see a lot of live music.
I thought you said light music, and I was gonna be like, me too. And then you said live, and I realized we didn't have anything in common.
You look like a yacht rock fan.
Yeah.
Soft.
Who have you seen?
Hall and Oates.
You saw Hall and Oates?
I saw Steely Dan at the Springfield State Fair from Illinois. Man, that was great.
Yeah, I saw Steely Dan at Dodger Stadium, and it sort of made me sad. They weren't as good as I was hoping they'd be. Yeah. It's weird when you see a band like that not do good.
Yeah, sometimes live they just suck.
That's a big venue for that kind of music.
What else, Dave? You in love?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long have you been in love for?
I've been in love before, yeah, but.
Oh, are you dating anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have you been dating?
About 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Which one is it, Dave? 6 or 7?
Well, it's like we didn't we just decided that we were seeing each other. It's not very interesting. Like she's a comic, she's pretty funny, and like,
oh shit.
She knows what day. She knows how many months.
Yeah, probably, definitely knows.
Go
how many
go
months.
ask her for next time.
Yep.
Dave.
Who's funnier, you or her?
She is.
Yeah, get that dick sucked, Dave. You fucking get it, buddy.
Getting that dome.
Say Tony Hinchcliffe didn't do anything nice for anybody. Macho Man Pat Reagan.
Dave. Your girl ever run her fingers through your beard and make you feel safe?
All the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, brother.
Hulk Hogan almost lost his mustache on that one.
That's my savage Betty Reagan right there.
Oh, wow. That part of a squeegee mop doesn't seem to be an effective mustache. Is
that what that is?
Joel, what is that? What is that made out of?
I can't tell you what it's made out of.
Real life horsehair.
Real life, yes.
Jokes were. I mean, there was definitely jokes in there,
Thanks, man.
and it was. You had a format going. It was like the first. There was a couple of comics before you didn't actually have something lined up, which it seemed like you did. Right? I mean, I would say you said you were sober, but then you were like, hey, why aren't you trying LSD? So it was like that was like a weird thing for me. It kind of it was one way I thought you were, and then that was like a juxtaposed position.
You're 100% right. Like if I do a longer chunk, it's like I'm a sober guy, but I don't care if you get fucked up because a lot of people's misperception is that if you're sober, you're like, oh, please don't drink around me, like, bleh. And it's like I don't care. Like I'm a hippie at heart, man. Smoke your weed, like fucking do your drugs. I don't care.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Wow.
As if you needed an excuse.
Well, there you go. Well, Dave, we've met you before. You had a fun appearance. You're.
Can I give a bottle of hot sauce to Sal or Doug?
Yeah, sure.
You can hand it right to Sal.
Sal's
you
going to
do
take
that,
the
right?
hot
Make
sauce.
that. That's my merch. Ha ha hot sauce.
Is this sealed or is this has been?
No, yeah, it's
It seems tampered with.
Sal.
But if I twist this, it's gonna crack open.
Yeah, sure.
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 Yeah.
Sal.
Do you vacuum seal this? Are you making this in your
I
house?
heat it. Like, yeah.
You do. Okay.
He makes it in his bathtub if that makes you feel
Yep.
better.
Sal. I use it every morning. I love it, brother.
Yeah,
The band
really?
loves
Me
it.
too.
Man.
Me
Oh,
too. I
thank you.
love it.
Cool.
I like it.
Thank you.
HaHaHotSauce.com.
At ha ha hot sauce on Instagram.
There you go. Doesn't even have a website. You should start one with Squarespace.
Squarespace. Yeah,
Davey
buy
Yates,
some.
ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. On to the next one. 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 There's a million ways to get it. Choose one.
That guy, the gold is his to lose.
Well, every once in a while I pull a name out of the bucket that we know so goddamn well. This person's a legend on this show. You know him from his horrendous Instagram and his undisputed douchebag heavyweight championship of the world. Put your hands together for Kevin Mack.
Well, I finally broke up with the girl that I was dating for several weeks. It's a pretty good run. Feel good about it. She caught me, she had a kid when I wasn't ready to be a stepdad. And she got mad because she caught me Googling, what is the threshold for child abuse? I thought that was a fair question. It was funny, though. When we broke up, she was like, you're never going to find another girl like me. That's the point, bitch. I'm not looking for another one like you. That would be like me going into the woods, getting mauled by a bear, living through it, and then looking for another bear. Fuck out of here. I don't want to be a stepdad. I had a stepdad, you know? My stepdad used to beat the shit out of my mom, which was rough, right? Meow. And then one day he hit my mom and I beat his ass so bad that the next day he went down and canceled my karate classes.
Okie dokie.
Jazzy.
What did you say that one part? Like, what the fuck's up with that? Like, what was that one part?
Which part?
I
Fuck
love
that
that.
shit?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
that
That's
shit.
my
Get the
favorite. You
fuck
could just
outta
hear
here.
all the
that
comedians
shit.
and their pent-up hatred when that was his punchline in the end. They were all like, "Ah, you fucking loser!" Fuck that shit.
Seriously, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. Hi, Kevin.
What's up, dude?
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Do you sit around your apartment in underwear a lot?
I don't wear underwear.
You don't wear underwear. You
No.
walk. You're a naked apartment guy.
Yeah, man.
You live by yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. And anybody ever knock at your door and you answer
Wow.
naked ever?
Well, Joelberg thought I was wearing thongs last time I was up
I was
here.
gonna
Is
say,
that true?
Yeah, he thought I was wearing
I
thongs.
still stick by it. I should have taken a picture. But
I may have been. Who knows? I have worn thongs.
I do.
Wait,
You
you
were wearing
you
it.
should know.
I have worn thongs. It is a fact.
Kevin, you are notorious on this show for having, you reach out. You're a very good-looking guy for the podcast listeners. Too good-looking to ever be successful at stand-up
He taught
comedy.
me. He taught me how to hashtag
Yeah. No,
on
this
on
is-
Instagram.
And one of the things he does is, of course, on Instagram, he's notorious for trying to get more followers by using
The first one,
hashtags
Brian.
and using trending. You're
First
requesting
one.
it?
I already know what you're looking for.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You're right. It's at the absolute fucking top. Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a slow day that day. I had
I
plenty of
bet
time
it
to
was.
hashtag.
Wow.
Slow day at what appears to be like some place that shoots senior high school photos, but. All right. Original Kevin Mack. This was on 6 days ago. Every day I feel. Oh my God! Can you show them the picture while I
already
read
did, I already
this?
did.
Okay. Every day I feel more like a Mr. or a Sir.
I'm getting old, man.
Don't interrupt my
Oh,
fucking
I'm so
reading.
sorry.
No, there's a whole thing.
Yeah,
By
you
the way,
didn't- you
liked
didn't
by
write
Girl
those
Scout.
words.
I did.
Let me, guys, please. Let me read this again. Every day I feel more like a Mr. or a Sir. Scary! Exclamation point. Is it really scary, Kevin? How fucking
is.
scary is it? What does that even mean? Every day I feel more like a Mr. or a Sir. You're feeling older.
Yeah. I was playing basketball the other day, the day I posted that, and this kid was like, nice shot, old man. And I was like, God damn it.
Wow. How old do you think the kid was?
He was probably like 21.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I beat him, though.
You did? What were you guys
Yeah.
playing, one-on-one?
Yeah.
Really?
Smoked him by 6.
Wow, who the fuck plays one-on-one like that at a basketball court? I've never really seen that. Is this a true story?
Yeah, he challenged me to a game of one-on-one.
Was he like, hey, old man, you want to play a game? And you're just like, well, I was just
We were playing 5-on-5, and I scored like 8 points on him, and he was like, you can't beat me in one-on-one, and then I smoked.
Did you guys play in tidy whities, or what kind of outfit were you?
I wore my short shorts.
Hulk Hogan.
Kevin, have you ever been leg dropped before, brother?
No, I haven't, Hulk.
Would you like to be?
Fuck yes, I would. All right, awkward
well,
pause.
I mean, what's going to happen here? I didn't really see Jeremiah get up after that, so I guess it'll just always be left in the air.
You are questioning
good
the
to know.
holster right now? How dare you?
Oh, there it is.
Shit.
There it is.
Wow. He just turned into Freddie Mercury right in front of our very eyes. What an unbelievable magic trick.
Wow.
Hulk Hogan transformed into Freddie Mercury.
Flash
Look
on.
at his tits.
What are those? Wow, and he's obviously live periscoping this from the cell phone tucked into his
Molds.
gigantic pajama pants.
That's held up by mole.
Jeremiah.
Cannot take this disrespect. I'm out of here.
Oh, Hulk Hogan's storming off. Wow. Oh my God. There he goes. He's probably going to go try to resend an email from earlier or something like that. Hopefully he doesn't get thrown in a van while looking for the Wi-Fi. All right, Kevin, you get it. You have douchey hashtags on your things. I just pretty much want to move on. Should we just keep flying through this episode? There
Right
goes
on.
Kevin Mack. We've done it before. Kevin
Great job,
Mack. There
dude.
he goes. Oh boy, it's always fun to.
Tony,
Yeah.
I just want to say, I didn't know Brendan Schaub did stand up. Oh, yeah.
What? He does.
That's so funny. Okay. We love Brendan Schaub. He'll be a guest on again soon. Put your hands together. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Cooper Lyden, everyone. Here we go. Cooper Lyden. Here he comes.
How we doing? So I'm in college, and I'm happy to be there because it was not easy to get there. Me trying to get into college was like a girl who was too drunk trying to get into a nightclub. Like, I was just outside UCLA just screaming, like, let me in! My friends are in there. We're supposed to meet up. Like, I had to sneak into college. So sexual assault's being talked about a lot lately. I'm glad. What I'm not glad about is the reaction of most men to it. I hear that they're scared to date a lot. I hear it all the time. They're like, bro, I'm scared to date. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, if I'm going to get arrested for some shit. Which just makes me think, like, what were you doing? Like, if sexual assault not being tolerated makes you scared to date, you weren't dating. We're just raping, you know? Just being a piece of shit. Women are people. I'll say it. I'll be edgy. I'll go for it. I'll do it. All right. Thank you very much.
Fuck yeah. Malcolm in the Middle, all grown up. Cooper Lyden.
Here I am.
Look at you. You have a perfect little baby face. How old are you?
21.
You're like if Matthew Maloney ate properly. You know that?
He's young Michael Shannon, I think.
Or even
Very
a
specific.
or even a well-exercised John Panette.
Yeah. Keep going for it. Keep trying.
Hey, it looks like you're
Nothing like well exercised.
You're like if
people.
Matthew Maloney was allergic to tiramisu.
Macho Man.
Hey, it looks like your eyebrows are about to skitter off your face. Oh, yeah.
They're bigger than
I
the
was
beard,
loading
yeah.
up for a better eyebrow joke, but I guess he'll tackle it first, and those things are amazing,
Yeah,
Cooper. I mean,
real.
you have perhaps by far the most profound,
Yeah.
for you podcast listeners, set of eyebrows. I mean, I would not change a thing. They are fucking powerhouses. How long have you been working on that?
I mean, all my life, you know, I don't even have to do anything to them. They just
You're,
keep
for,
going.
for those of you listening to the podcast, Cooper is clearly 21 and his eyebrows are 75.
Yeah. It's like two Mikowskis.
He's
on
clearly
top of each other.
the great grandson of Groucho Marx.
Yeah, he
He's
literally
very-
got his eyebrows from his grandpa.
Yeah, they weigh down the head.
I didn't know Jim Henson got into the eyebrow business.
He gave
Zone
himself
rim
a red
shot on
ride.
that. Yeah,
I
he
love
does
it.
that sometimes. Cooper, you are adorable. What do you do for work?
Well, I'm kind of out of work right now, but most recently I was working on a fishing boat.
Really?
Yeah, out of Ventura, like sport fishing. Old guys come out and you help them tie lines and shit.
Yeah.
Do you use your eyebrows for bait?
Jesus. Do you use your eyebrows for bait?
I've tried, but they don't catch a lot now.
Wow. So you like tie boats to the thing, or like a little like
All
dot?
that shit, yeah. Tying lines,
Wow.
Jumping. It's mostly just like old men come out to fish, and it's kind of like their weekend off, so they're really excited, but they're all terrible at fishing, so they just tangle a lot. Then you have
You
to
from
help
LA?
them. Yeah, from the valley.
Yeah.
I see you a lot at Mike's. How often do you go out, do you think?
I try to do like 3 to 5 a night, but
Man, how long you been doing that for?
half a year, 2 years, something like that.
Wow, you're even starting to sound like a Muppet baby. Oh, half a year.
Did he say half a year, 2 years?
I'm sorry, year and a half, 2 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you skipped the whole thing
Half
there.
a year, 2 years.
That's a weird jump. A month, a decade.
It's a big window.
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, so you are 21.
Yeah.
You have a good look, and I don't mean this in a weird. You have a peculiar look, which is good.
Okay.
Because and you seem funny right away, and then you backed it up. I thought you had the best set of the night so far, and I
That's
thought
really
you
nice
came
of you
out.
to say.
Yeah.
For 21, you get how to write a joke. Your sensibility was good. You got right to it. You were efficient.
Yeah, it's an amazing sensibility. It feels like you live next door to Kevin Spacey in American Beauty. And that's an interesting character.
You're
I think.
21 years old now. Cooper, do you drink?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
What do you
more-
like? What do you like to drink? We know your eyebrows drink scotch.
Yeah.
That's aged scotch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not much of a drinker, but when I do, I like Hennessy.
Wow, damn, look
Wow.
at you.
I thought you were going to
like
say
a commercial.
Aphrodite's Googling you right now.
Say, you present it like that, you think he's going to say sex on the beach. I'm not much of a drinker, but when I do, Hennessy.
I just get right to it, Get right to it. Don't waste time.
Wow, really? You drink Hennessy?
I mean, it's like if you listen to like enough shitty rap, you just do what they tell you. You're like, I'll smoke backwoods.
That was
I'll
the
drink
equivalent
Hennessy.
of 6 months, 2 years. I'm
Yeah.
not much of a drinker, but Hennessy.
Don't waste time.
If you listen to enough dumb rap, you just do what they do. How long have you been hooked on Xanax and Susurp?
Haven't gotten into the prescriptions. That's a rule for me.
How many 40s have you wasted by just pouring them out?
And, I mean, I don't have enough dead friends, so I don't.
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Cooper, what do you do for fun? What's a 21-year-old like nowadays? I don't even know what that's like. The fuck? Like, you grew up with, like, fucking PlayStations and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just do this. Like, I'm just here every night, and then don't see my friends much. They just smoke weed, so it's like nothing really. Kids now just do nothing. They just they get
You
right
don't
to
smoke weed, but your eyebrows get high.
Yeah, they get it all. Yeah.
Do you smoke pot?
Yeah, that's like I do that more than drinking.
Yeah. Huh.
All right, we'll
Smoking
see. We'll
pot.
see you outside.
You smoke blunts?
Yeah.
That's your thing, because you drink Hennessy. You might as well smoke blunts, right?
Yeah, I like backwoods and smoke out of bongs a lot.
Jeez, you're like Snoop Puppy Dog.
You ever done a bong rip and catch your eyebrows on fire?
Almost, yeah.
All right, fair.
Hey,
you have to be careful.
Hey, what's your goal in comedy?
I just like to be able to make money off comedy, not have to do other things. Any way I can, really.
Well, the first way to make money off it is not turn your back to the audience.
Sorry. How you guys doing? It's been a little bit.
How you guys doing?
How we
How's
doing?
it going,
Okay.
everybody?
Hey, comedy's cool.
Doug Benson is like the Pai Mei of Kill Tony people.
Yeah.
It's like,
You a prick. You think you have it to figure it out?
all right.
Look at them!
Cooper, you're
Stop looking at us!
21. You're doing everything right. You actually have it, the sensibility to be doing multiple spots a night, which I think, is very healthy for a diet for someone that's just starting out. That's back what I was doing when I was starting out, and I was 22.
How do you get from thing to thing? Isn't it like geographically difficult?
How do you? Do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
Yeah, your parents.
And you
are-
go all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll go like half a mile, 15 miles, no problem.
Your-
Because 3 or more a night in Los Angeles is pretty impressive.
Did your parents buy you
It's
the
hard
car?
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they do?
My mom cuts hair and she drives for studios.
She doesn't cut eyebrows.
She does. She cuts my
Jesus
eyebrows.
Christ. Hey, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if your eyebrows could like turn into a Black Panther suit?
Would you consider your comedy highbrow?
Very good, Joel Berg. I'll even jump in on that one. Very good. There's the rim shot.
Brouch.
We got your mom. She's a hairdresser, and your dad is a teacher.
Yeah, he's a.
Is he?
He's a professor, and he does. He's a therapist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he try to like sit you down on the couch a lot, like in Get Out?
Not really. I mean, he always has like all that shit to pull out, you know.
Yeah, son, I'm a professorpist.
Yeah.
What do you mean he has a bunch of shit to pull out?
Like if he's giving.
If he believed in pulling out, you wouldn't be here, Cooper.
Heyo, okay.
Stupid.
But no, it's just like normal dads will give you a talk, but he'll just like give you a talk like as a therapist, you know. So it's like it's not just like, hey, do your best. It's just like, hey, you know, like sometimes you have to give yourself the time to become the best. You know, like it's like
Whoa.
shit like that, you know?
Damn.
Yeah. It's like way too supportive.
You ever
That's why I
just
do
wish
this.
you guys could hang out, smoke a blunt, drink some Hennessy, and talk real shit with your dad?
Yeah. Get real. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
yeah.
brow to brow.
That's funny.
I love it.
What's
You guys should have laughed.
What are
It's
your
funny. It's a
dad's
good-
eyebrows like?
I'm like the only one with the big eyebrows in the family. I'm like the black sheep.
Literally.
I imagine your dad's eyebrows beating you as a child.
Well, son, I don't want to have to do this to you, but my eyebrows do.
Thank you.
All right, Cooper. It was nice to meet you, buddy. Welcome to the show. 21, doing multiple
Great
spots
job,
tonight.
great job.
Cooper
You're good.
Lyden. He's
Good
on
job,
Twitter
man.
at Lyden Cooper. Lyden Cooper. Original Kevin. Oh wait, what's this? This appears to be more music. Oh shit! Wait, we've seen this before. It's NWO Hulk Hogan. The immortal Hulk Hogan is gone. He has come back out in NWO colors, the black and white.
Was there a black guy just up here?
No, there wasn't.
I heard a Black Panther reference.
Fuck yeah. For those of you that don't know, NWO Hulk Hogan was a bad guy, and it was pretty cool way back in the day because he went from being a good guy to the ultimate bad guy because he was such a good guy before.
Garth Brooks.
Same mustache though. The mustache never changed. It was always just a yellow piece of a mop. All right, let's keep this fun train moving along. You guys having fun out there, huh? What do you think I said?
I thought you said cunt train.
Cunt train. Let's keep this cunt train moving at 1,000 miles an hour. Put your hands together for Nick Costido. All right. Nick Costido. People are leaving. Is that person leaving? Here he comes from the farthest part of the room. Come on, one time for Nick Costido, everybody.
You guys know the worst part about gay marriage being legalized? The parades might stop. Yeah, that could have gone either way, couldn't have. My sister actually came out as a pterodactyl, not a lesbian, but, and I gotta say, as a big brother, it's hard to deal with. Not hard to deal with, but I mean, I came through it. I'm just glad we're on the same page about dick. You know, not for it. I saw a grown woman get bitten by a tortoise. How the fuck do you get bitten by a tortoise? Have you seen a tortoise bite anything? Please be close to the minute. Please be close to the minute. Please be close. I think I have one more already, so. No, sir, how you doing? Alrighty.
Wow. There's a minute from Nick Costido. Panicking and going into crowd work. In fact, I believe he has just asked Ryan J. Ebelt how he's doing tonight.
How's it going, Ryan?
That's the first time anybody's ever tried to make you part of their thing, huh? Hello, sir,
Yeah.
drawing a picture. How's your night going?
Yeah, what are you
Just,
drawing over there? What's going on, dude?
NWO Hulk Hogan.
Can I just say I love this guy, brother?
Yeah?
And he has the makings to be a great villain.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, that's sweet. I appreciate it.
I think he's saying you're unlikable. Have you been on the show before?
Yes, yeah. I did the hot chip.
Was I here when you were
I
on?
got humped by the redhead.
How was the bathroom the next day?
I have strong intestines, man. I not bad.
So does the Hulkster.
Yeah.
I feel like the first time you did a minute on the show was better. What happened? What were you trying to talk about there? I have no idea what the fuck you were even
what
trying to
just
say at
happened?
any
What
point.
happened?
So the first part, I wanted to make everyone scared that I was going to be a crazy person, like being super homophobic. And then I turned it with the parades might stop, like pride parades.
I prefer your earlier stuff.
The parades might end.
Like the pride parades.
You were looking for a big
Yeah,
misdirect.
bait and
A
switch,
misdirect. Yeah. All right, I see that.
yeah.
You came up, you got everyone's attention, but I don't know if you nailed that part of it.
Why would the parades end?
Because marriage is legalized. What do they got to fight anymore? I understand that's a very short-sighted view of it, but
I love that you went from the gay marriage topic to, you ever seen someone get bit by a tortoise? That was like a very, that made me laugh, the tortoise part, because I don't know if I have, and it was just so silly. I'm wondering, though, you knew you might come on and you fell about 40 seconds short of the minute with material. Talk to me about that.
Is there a missing bit we didn't hear?
I accounted for laughs. Yeah.
Oh.
You counted 9 seconds of laughter.
You've accounted
that
for
didn't
200% more time to people laughing than your material.
In the early days, you just have to just awkward silence and then move on to the next bit. Like you can't plan for laughs until they start coming.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh shit, the people are laughing. I should wait till they stop. It's pretty natural.
Nick, I love your shirt. How long have you been working the host stand at a hairstylist? Hairstylist? Hair
6
salon?
months, yeah.
I think salon would have been a funnier word.
It would.
If you had to describe the color of that
Don't
shirt
beat yourself up over
for the
it.
podcast listeners, what color would you call that?
Teal.
All right.
Teal.
How old are you, Nick?
21.
What do you do for a living?
Unemployed.
Huh?
Unemployed. Don't work.
Bunch of lazy 21-year-olds in this fucking room tonight.
I had like 3
How do you
jobs
do
when I was
it?
21.
Huh?
Yeah, how do you do it?
I'm a foster kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
the
does that?
government
Why would
pays
that?
for-
Oh, the government?
Yeah,
till
the government.
when?
Alrighty,
Till you're 40?
You know, he says, "Don't ask, don't teal."
Wait a second. Is this real? You have a foster kid?
Yeah, I'm a foster kid.
Wait, you're a foster kid.
I am a foster kid. No, I'm a foster kid. Yeah, I grew up.
You look like your parents drank a lot of Fosters. That's.
Does
How-
that mean,
you
does
know
that
what
mean
that
that
is,
right,
right?
now as an adult? Oh, sorry.
It's Australian. For
How
beer.
long? Like how long do you get the money, or do you get how long?
23 because I'm a suitable candidate. I'm white.
Oh. This is what you talk? That's crazy
The
interesting.
good kind of brother.
I would come up here and talk about that. I would
Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan did do that when he was in the NWO. Nick, why'd you just say that?
Because I feel I'm taking a social problems class this semester, and I'm just more aware of my privilege as a white guy.
Bet you'll get an A.
Yeah, you really said I like to sign up for social problems.
Yeah.
That's the name of the class.
Yeah.
Where do you get
Shit.
your news from?
That class only.
What?
Well,
But-
no, also my phone. But
You should take a social solutions class.
Wait. So you have a story and you have something to talk about that is only yours and that you could have a strong opinion on, that you do have a strong opinion on. So I would say, like, talk about that. That's so interesting that you're in foster care. Now you have that them funding you to live and all that stuff. Like, you come up and you get me right away with that. Instead of trying to think of like a joke about gay marriage or a joke about a tortoise.
I want to get better before I try to tackle that material. I feel like if I come up so new and then be like, I'm a foster kid, they'd be like, oh, he's a foster kid.
I think
No.
I think you'll find it one day.
Yeah.
Not the joke. Your parents.
I know where they are.
Until you meet them, but let me give you an until
Fucking pussy ass crowd. I can't wait until next
I've
week's
said
show.
until
I'm
he
ready
meets-
for a new audience. I want to ship in a new audience right now.
I would honestly, I would stick to what talk to
like
what you know about.
Corner.
Yeah, okay.
It comes out more honest.
Yeah.
All right.
Why did you call your sister a mix between a pterodactyl and a lesbian?
Because I feel like after talking about the gay subject, that if I said come out as
He
a
definitely just said the gays and then tried to cover it up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What
what
is
else you call
happening
them,
here?
brother? The gays.
He's like a comment from MySpace.
Another switch. I was hoping they'd think that I was going to say lesbian, but then pterodactyl, which isn't lesbian.
What the fuck?
Dude. Yeah.
It's
How
about
about less puzzles and more just truthful statements?
Yeah.
Macho
You know what I
Man
mean?
Patty Reagan.
Hey, you've seen a tortoise snap into a person, but you ever seen a tortoise snap into a Slim Jim?
Oh, yeah.
It's a real Slim Jim. Just got thrown out there. Someone caught it.
That's my Macho Man Patty Savage right there.
Nick, you're 21 years old.
Yes.
You still live with your parents?
No.
No, you live by yourself?
Foster kid.
Foster care.
Yeah, he
they
lives
gave
with
me
his
an
parents that
apartment.
he doesn't know who they are. Have you been listening, Hinchcliffe?
Jesus Christ, Hogan. Oh my God, wow.
Yeah.
Look out. All right.
No, I get a free apartment.
You
Not
get a free apartment?
Not quite free, cheap rent.
Wow.
Did you win that on Teal or No Teal?
There you go.
Wait a
That is
second.
the correct music for this. Very good.
I'm not
But
an
if the
orphan.
rent is-
I'm not an orphan. We're different.
But the rent is cheap, but you're saying there is rent, so and then you also said you do nothing for a living, so how do you pay that cheap rent?
I make a profit by going to college.
What?
So you fill out so you fill out the FAFSA. I hope this isn't.
You said you do nothing. You're a college student?
Yeah, I'm a college student.
How many credits or classes?
Huh? I'm coming up. I'm transferring.
Has nobody played Monopoly here?
I feel like you're a guy that Judge Judy's going to give a really hard time to eventually.
She's not going to be genteel.
Have you ever tried to find your parents?
I know where they are. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, yeah.
Talk about that.
Have you ever talked to them?
I'm not a fucking clairvoyant, man.
What?
My dad's dead, and my mom doesn't have good parenting instincts.
Well, sounds like that should be your opener. Just come right out with it.
Looking at me like I'm a puppy, man.
Me?
I thought there were other great comics tonight. Teal, there was you.
Fuck. All right. Well, Nick, it was nice to meet you again.
Thank you.
There he is, Nick Costito. He ate a chip last time he was here. It was extremely
Good job,
hot.
dude.
Nick Costito. Fuck yeah.
You think he was wondering who would steal the show? Okay. That was for him only. So
Yeah,
I, didn't
I loved
need you
it.
guys on that.
Yeah, that was just between us, you guys. Be cool.
Who was the person that I told to come back this week? What the fuck was that again?
Teal or be tealed?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. You remember that name? Christina what?
Teal or no teal?
No.
What?
Teal or be tealed?
All right. Last week I told a young lady that she'd get a spot on this show. So here we go again. Put your hands together for Christina Austin. Well, then we go back to the bucket after this. We're on the hunt for the new regular. Something to keep in mind for you podcast listeners. All the way through till June. The hunt for the new regular. Put your hands together for Christina Austin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, what's up, everybody? I'm single. I miss sex, but I miss comfy sex. I miss that comf. You know what I'm saying? It's comfy sex. Because when you have comfy sex with your partner, you get into the sweet space of sex that I call the throes of pasión. Pasión is Spanish for passion. But had I said it like that, it wouldn't have been as passionate. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. The throes of pasión, we have all been there. That's when you and your partner are entangled in each other's bodies so much so that you're just rolling around the bed and the fitted sheet has fucking come up and wrapped itself around both of your bodies like some sort of sex chalupa with your nasty asses. And you're not even kissing anymore. You're just breathing in each other's mouths. You know that? Just rolling around like, it's hot. hot. I miss it. I'm on the dating apps. I'm back on OkCupid. I hate the questions that the dating apps ask. They're corny as fuck. OkCupid asks a question that don't even make no kind of sense. OkCupid asks a question that's,
Go ahead.
what are you always thinking about? What are you thinking about? So I answered it like an asshole. What am I always thinking about? How much I hate myself. And how shitty of a person I am. Come and get it, boys. It's already wet because I've been crying on it. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Christina, say your last name one more time.
Golston, Christina Golston.
Golston. Hulk Hogan, go ahead.
She has arch nemesis confidence, and I like it.
Yeah, what did we find out about you last week? Is that you beat up your ex, something like that, something fun, right?
Oh, my roommate.
She threw an iron
For
at them.
$10, I beat her up with an iron.
Boston.
I want you in the ring, sister.
Was it a hot or cold iron?
I did not have time for it to warm up. My way was faster.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
So how's life going? What else is going on? What didn't we find out about you, Christina?
I did tell you I was single. I'm on Bumble now. Ow.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were on.
You're dressed like it.
Yeah.
See?
This is cute. These are my good tights. So chill.
You should be in an You should be in an update of the No Rain video.
Yeah.
I only like the yellow part of your outfit.
Thank you.
Oh, that is. He's racist. That's the joke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, From Boston?
Yes.
Bumble.
No,
I thought.
I just like hockey jerseys.
So since you've been on Bumble, you go on any dates or any action happen? Anything crazy?
No, not at all.
Have you tried the dating app? Okay, stupid.
That's
I
my
think
favorite
that
joke
was
of
my
the
favorite
episode.
of the night.
Yeah, that's it.
That was my favorite of the night.
But is that a thing? Don't play with me.
How easy are you? Like first date, second date?
Jesus, Brian,
It
impossible for you, you son
That's
of
a
a
very
bitch.
valid question.
No.
It depends.
Like so you put out if it's a good time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
I just, we
Ew.
chilling, we good.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Hashtag myself as well.
Brian, settle down over here. Jesus. You saved the engine revving thing for that? The
Yeah.
whole episode?
Where's your last name from? Because it doesn't sound Latino. What is?
It's not. My mom divorced my dad when I was really young, but she was still smart enough to keep the last name so white people could trust me.
Wow. Very good.
It's a good joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's where she did. She separated from my dad, but she wanted to be a Golston and not an Ortiz.
So your mom's Puerto Rican and your dad's Jewish.
White, yeah.
White, yeah. You don't even, doesn't even
As
matter.
I feel like when you say Jewish, people are like, that's not a race. So I'm like, I know, but that's the flavor white that he is. The
See,
Jew flavor.
You're endearing. You're fun. You're like funny and fun. I was having.
You don't
like,
remember me, Sal?
What's that?
You don't remember me?
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. You were judging on the roast battle I did right before I came here, like 2 weeks ago, with Matt Marin for the fucking.
Oh hell yeah. That was fucking good.
I had a different hockey jersey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Oh, I had such a good
I had
joke
two,
after you
so
left. I thought of a
don't
great
be
joke. No. Yes, that's right. Good.
You
for
went on one Bumble date and you never returned her call, brother.
I have trouble wading through whether the caricature you're doing, because like even more of a caricature, is like it's endearing and you committed it, so that's funny to me. But then you switch in and out with being real, and I was like I was conflicted with which one I wanted to see.
Yeah,
Did
I
you-
give it a Cardi C.
That was really good. Y'all didn't give that enough.
You committed to that character, but I think I might want to see the more like when you talk real. I like it more.
All right, Sal.
What else do you do like for fun or anything like that?
Smoke weed, eat weed, drink weed. I just started at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you're not busy after the show, I do that too.
Great.
Wow.
Tony,
got
she
some
was
fucking-
she was the Bumblebee on The Simpsons for 30 years.
All right.
Or on doesn't Telemundo have a Bumblebee guy? Or is that an old school
I
thing?
don't really even know what you guys are talking about right now.
Well, she's got a great Charlie Brown cosplay. There it is.
Hey.
There's the Bumblebee girl.
White melon. All right.
But that was great. I loved it. Did you love it? You loved it.
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah.
I'm just happy you called me because honestly, like I was wearing these tights when somebody from Bumble canceled on me, and I was like, this cannot happen again. In these tights.
What does that mean exactly? You like those tights?
I mean, I'm just wearing them again. I wasn't in them for long after he canceled, so I just took them off and put them back on today.
I'm so confused.
Sometimes as a wrestler, you have bad luck tights. You don't want to put them on before the match. Do you not get this, Hinchcliffe?
No one knows more about tights than you.
Do you not get this?
There goes, by the way, exposing the blonde mustache that he has underneath. His mustache just fell off.
You look great.
You realize that you basically have the same facial
Yeah,
hair
why
as
is he
Hulk
gluing a
Hogan.
mustache onto a mustache?
He's putting a blonde mustache over his blonde mustache. That's what Hulk Hogan had. He had a beard too. The NWO Hogan had a black mustache and a black beard, right? Or no, it was a blonde mustache and a black beard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Christina, it was good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Yay!
Boom.
See you later.
There you go. All the spoiled white boys we've had on the show. It's nice to get a nice Puerto Rican female up there, right?
Aye.
Almost felt like we planned that or something like that was a written part of the thing. All right. Love the energy in this room, guys. Really feels good in here right now. I'm going back to the bucket. Put your hands together for Rachel Wolfson, everyone. We know her. Rachel Wolfson, everyone.
I read somewhere that if you line up your past relationships, it's a peek into your mental health history. So I dated a filmmaker out here, so that's narcissism. I dated a British guy, so that's alcoholism and addiction. And then I dated 3 guys from New Jersey, so that's depression and low self-esteem. Which is weird because I date a guy from New Jersey now, and I've actually never been to New Jersey, and now I come from New Jersey. All right, that's it.
All right, 35 seconds from Rachel Wolfson.
I didn't want to get the meow this time.
Oh, I don't know why you didn't do a little crowd work at the end. Hey, you still drawing a picture over there?
Rachel, how long do you think that set was?
How long?
Yeah, if you had to guess.
45 seconds.
Wow, you're so wrong.
I'm not
It
good
was
at
it
math.
was
Right there.
11
It was 29 seconds.
29
very
29? I have
Step
30
back
seconds
from
left.
that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in.
All right.
And if you do
Okay.
not want to see me again, I will understand.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. That song is what we call a real mustache dropper.
Okay. Jeremiah Watkins, I didn't know that you know how to play guitar.
There's a lot of things you don't know about this brother.
All right. Rachel, how's it going?
It's going.
We've met you before. You also, like Christina, you smoke a lot of pot, right?
I smoke weed.
What else did we find out about you last time you were on the show?
My mom put O.J. Simpson in prison.
Oh.
Heck yeah, brother.
Her mom was the judge in Vegas that put O.J. in prison for the
Oh,
memorabilia.
for the
thing.
memorabilia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the judge that lives in Judge Ito's shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Is your mother single?
All right. Hulk Hogan just asking real questions.
I mean, why couldn't he just have his memorabilia? I don't.
Why couldn't he just have his memorabilia?
Yeah.
Ask
That all-
O.J. He's out.
Right? Yeah, he's out. And Rachel grew up in Vegas, which is an interesting angle.
Oh,
as
you guys
well.
know each other?
Yeah. She's actually opened for me on a show I did one time.
Oh, wow.
And she was on Getting Dug with High recently also.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Keep the smattering of applause going. What was that?
That was a
Yeah, if we could just smatter all around the room, that'd be great.
Rachel, what else do you do
Smatter
for
it
fun? What else
up.
are you into?
I smoke weed. I work out. I work a lot. I like to work.
Yeah? You work?
I mean, I like to make money.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. What type of working do you do other than you work at a dispensary?
I work at a dispensary, I work at a restaurant, and I create content online.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Content creator.
The dispensary she works at is called Oz.
Why would that be?
Because it's AHHHS for some reason.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah, Oz WeHo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Do you have full weed now where you can just go in there and get
That's
weed?
one of the first ones that did have it.
Yeah, they've been around for like 15 years. I do get weed, a lot of different weed, free weed.
But not as good as speed weed.
Not as good as at Speedweed.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do after getting stoned?
I just like to be outside, or I like to watch things on Netflix. I mean,
Those are two different things.
I like either one. I'd be happy with either one.
She likes parking lots and indoors.
Yeah. Indoor, outdoor.
Can I talk to you about the minute?
Yeah.
I would trim the
Trim 29 seconds.
No, for real.
May I speak to you about?
Well,
That's good.
I
Yeah.
always feel a responsibility. to at least
Hashtag me
comment
also. Yeah.
On some of the material, I feel that responsibility. That's what we're here. So
Sure.
the joke was great. The actual was really clever that you come from New Jersey. When you set it up, though, you said I dated a person from here, a person from British, and a New Jersey guy. And then usually on the third one is a punch, but you just did more of what you did in the first and the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I would just take that joke about coming from New Jersey and make it in that third slot, and it would have punched right there, and then you could kind of move on.
Okay.
But I thought it was good. I thought you came up with a purpose. I mean, I wish you would have did 2 jokes.
Thank you for saying I have a
Yes.
purpose.
Yes.
Rachel, do a lot of stone guys at the dispensary fall in love with you? Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
They do fall in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you break them? Do you break
What
their
do you
hearts?
do? What do
I
you
try
do?
to break their hearts.
How do you let them down?
I'd be like, look, it's not you, it's your weed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you a
She's
weed
like,
snob?
dude, you're an indica and I'm a sativa.
Basically, I'm more of a hybrid.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
We appreciate your purchase.
Do you do psychedelics?
I love mushrooms.
Have you ever had a bad trip?
No, the only trip I took mushrooms for the first time 2 years ago, and that was when I ran into Dare at the grocery store.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You were at the grocery store on mushrooms?
I went to the grocery store, and the person I was doing mushrooms with realized they forgot cat food. So we had to go to the grocery store, and that's when it started to hit in the cat food aisle. But right before I got there, I ran into Dare outside, but I don't know if I was tripping or if they were really there.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's not really
were there.
dare patrols, is there? I don't think
Yeah,
that's a
what do
thing.
they? What do they say?
I didn't even think they existed anymore.
What happens? Are they asking for money?
Well,
or?
I went up to them and I was wearing weed socks and I felt like now's my time to take a stand. And I went up to this girl and I was like, "Oh yeah, weed is legal." She's like, "We don't even care about weed." I was like, "Oh yeah, well I'm on mushrooms."
It's probably just a girl with a dare shirt on.
No, they had a whole setup. They had like a desk and pens and shit.
Damn.
I wanted their merch.
Yeah.
Everything you just said is funny. It's gonna be material.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Rachel Wolfson. It was good to see you again. There she goes, Rachel Wolfson. She's on Twitter at Wolfie Comedy, WOLFIE. Let's go back to the bucket again. We have time left. Yeah, you guys ready to go to the bucket one last time?
Let's do 100 more or one.
She did mushrooms and went to the market, and I once did ecstasy and joined a Christian church for 2 years. True story. Moving on.
All right. This looks like a new name. Put your hands together for Danny Mush. Oh, boy. Guy got up. Here we go. He's holding his heart. He's excited. I like it. This is definitely Danny Mush. Put your hands together for Danny Mush.
Holy shit. I'm up here. It's happening. Okay. You guys ever hear of resting bitch face? You guys heard of this ailment that affects women? For the most part, when women have resting bitch face, most of the time it's just because they're kind of a bitch. For the most part, like for example, my wife has resting bitch face. There we go. Got some of you guys. And it gets confusing. The other day we were having a conversation, and in the middle of it, I was like, "Are you mad at me?" And she goes, "Why do you always ask if I'm mad at you?" And I said, "So you're not mad at me?" And she goes, well, I am now. And I said, see, I can't tell the difference. There we go. All right. When I first met my wife, I thought her resting bitch face was kind of sexy. It was a challenge, right? Like I was like, I'm gonna get you to like me. And I did it, and it worked out, and we got married. And I was like, yeah, I won. But in life, I lost.
All right. I guess that.
That was something.
I guess that was a joke.
Has anybody ever told you you have resting douche face?
Why did you?
Yeah, you guys.
I don't know what to say to that.
You guys probably look good together. Danny, how's it going, buddy? How long you been doing stand-up?
This is literally the first time I've had a microphone in front of my face.
Wow. Look at that. So clearly, normally you perform with one of the headsets on.
Yeah, no, I have a microphone in my office, and I just play it in front of my speakers, in front of myself. So this is the first time anybody's heard anything.
Well, terrific instinct coming out your first time and saying bitch repeatedly, because that's really winning over crowds these days. But that is a resting bitch face is a fun concept, and so there's a little bit there, I think.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I watch your podcast all the time. It's a trip that I'm like staring this.
All right, Danny. You're on a fucking podcast right now talking about another podcast. What's going on?
How do you feel about Impractical Jokers?
Oh, man.
Hulk Hogan, go ahead.
He looks like he took Kevin Mack's stand-up masterclass.
I don't know what that means.
Danny, up here. What do you do for work?
I don't get it.
I have a YouTube channel, and I film weddings.
You make money off of your YouTube channel?
I make a very small amount off my YouTube channel.
And you videotape weddings?
And I video weddings.
Why specifically only weddings?
Because my wife was in the business, and I wanted to get out of pharmacy.
You were in pharmacy?
I was in pharmacy, and it was super boring and terrible, and I wanted to be creative. I got it done.
What do you mean? What were you doing in pharmacy?
I worked at a pharmacy. What else is there? Like you said.
Were you a pharmacist?
Yeah, are you one of those assholes that like, it'll take me 3 hours to put some pills in a bottle. Go sit over there and get a free blood pressure test.
I was one of those assholes, but I didn't have a doctorate.
So why did they let you do that?
What? Did they let me work in a pharmacy?
Yeah.
Because I had a technician license. I wish I thought of a funnier answer to
Where
that.
was this at? Don't try to be funny, Danny.
Me too.
It didn't work during your 60 seconds. There's no reason for you to start killing during the interview. Where was this pharmacy at?
The last one I worked at was in Westlake.
Okay. And so now you're videotaping weddings. How many weddings do you videotape?
I've done about 50 so far.
How many divorces have you done?
I don't know. I often wonder, though.
I was
see
gonna
signs during their wedding day.
I was going to say, out of the 50, how many were you hired for?
That's a good question. Anything crazy ever happen at any of those weddings?
Yeah, one time they announced a pregnancy, and it didn't go over well with the parents.
Ooh, tell me more. What do you mean?
It was a black bride and a white husband.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the whole time...
Oh, yeah, I think Tony's asking you to leave.
It was already really awkward because the dad of the bride gave this whole like speech that was like, don't worry, I'll protect you. Because the white guy was kind of short. He said, hey, don't worry, but I'll protect you guys. And then that same wedding, they announced a pregnancy. And it was just the most awkward thing I've ever filmed.
Why was it awkward?
Because it was an interracial marriage, duh.
But I mean, like, how did you know it was awkward? Did someone say something?
Yeah, no.
Wait,
Jeremiah's doing an act out for you podcast
Did you say
listeners.
your wife was in the business? Like
My wife?
Some business? You mean the wedding?
The wedding business, yeah.
Filming weddings?
It's a whole, no.
That's
the
not
wedding,
the business.
He was
You
giving,
should
he was
stop
giving his
holding the
wife
mic
the
like
business.
a battle rapper. Hold it, yeah. Hold it. I'm just trying to look. I always feel like I need to comment on the.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's first time ever. There's not much I can tell you. Like it's first time ever that I applaud you. I would hold the mic, not like that.
Yeah,
I would look up a little bit. You look down a little bit. I would also maybe think about something that ingratiates you to the audience. I would take the piss out of yourself before like going at your wife, especially in the beginning. You know what I mean? Think about you kind of make fun of you, and then you get them on your side and self-deprecate a little bit. And I'm just trying to be helpful.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. There you go. Danny, what do you do for fun? What are some hobbies that you're into? Like
literally all my free time goes to that channel, and I'm not trying to.
goes to a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Is there something you do specifically on the YouTube channel?
I attempt comedy.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
know, right?
I don't understand. What do you mean you attempt comedy?
I have cartoons and I do like live action skits with my buddy.
And all your time goes to that?
Pretty much until probably next week when my wife's gonna pop out our first one.
Wow, you're having a baby.
There's material, man.
What if it comes out black? What would you do?
What would you do?
Videotape it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you would.
He's like, well, she's in the business.
You're gonna have a baby making YouTube cartoons
Yeah,
and
no,
fucking
that probably won't last-
videotaping
that
weddings.
probably won't last much longer after that.
Really?
That shit's gonna end. I don't make any money off it, so it's gonna. I gotta.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give up on the baby. That you were saying
No,
it's not gonna
much
last.
worse. That baby is worth nothing.
Giving up on
Only expenses. Great job,
So
dude.
next week. So what's your living situation like right now? You ready for this fucking baby,
Yeah,
dude?
no, we're super ready. Yeah.
Have you had pregnant sex?
Yeah, lots of it.
Like lately?
If you bend her over, you can't tell the difference.
Whoa.
Again, you're gonna want to really not go after your wife at first and just kind of put.
Hey, listen. I want to crush the baby wife. Fuck you. That's all my plan.
Is Brian Redband your father?
Son, you don't have to answer that.
Sorry, Dad.
Wow. What's the anything else difference that you've noticed with pregnant sex?
It's juicier, right?
Brian, let him answer.
I think it might be my. Yeah, that's literally the answer. To that.
Really?
It's because the baby pees inside and squirts the baby pee out.
Brian knows all this because he's built like a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
So Danny, what else, man? So, I mean, you have this baby. What the
He
fuck?
he built like a pregnant woman out of Legos.
How do you
Go ahead.
What's your apartment like, living off of the wage of a company that videotapes weddings?
I did okay before this. We have a house in Southern California, which I know is.
How'd you
unheard
do
of.
okay before this? Oh,
Fontana? Pharmacy.
Selling OxyContin in Westlake.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
well, that was the gig. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the weddings took care of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wedding.
What are you afraid
The
of?
business.
What scares you, Danny?
This is pretty fucking scary.
What
right
else
now, if you
other than
can
this?
tell. Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Your firstborn seeing this set?
Yeah. Me ending up in a pharmacy. That's probably the most scary thing.
All right.
You seem to do it all right already, so
What do you sing when
Wouldn't
you-
be that bad, would it?
What do you sing when you do karaoke?
I have never done karaoke. One time I got super drunk and I signed up for a Blink-182 song, but we left before I could sing it.
Which song?
Damn it.
That's the one.
Damn it.
Let's do
I'm not
it.
gonna sing it, dude. I'm not gonna sing it.
Nobody knows what the fuck's happening here. Danny, the weirdest thing you've ever put your penis inside of? Wow. Fucking great. Danny, weirdest thing you've ever put your penis inside of?
Motocross bike, dude.
A pharmacy.
Yeah, the pharmacy's
I
always
put-
the answer. 24 hours.
A gel cap.
A daily vitamin bottle. My piece of shit wife. That's what you shouldn't do.
There we go.
That's what you
Thanks,
shouldn't.
guys.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, Danny Mush. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Mush. Yeah.
Mush is really your last name?
It's a stage name that I use on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, great
Mush.
call on that.
Mush.
Because
It's
I know I
longer-
was
it's
saying the whole
longer.
time in my head, mush, like let's go faster.
So easy to spell too. It's such a
Yeah.
great word to
Right?
call a YouTube channel and
That's yeah.
use as
Let's go
a
with it.
stage name. Mush, especially the way that you've spelled it.
Yeah,
M-U-S-C-H.
no, that's not the name of the YouTube channel though.
Wow, even better marketing than I was even making a regular joke about. You even spell it differently just in case people try to plug you. You're double fucked.
Yeah.
And his Twitter has 2 underscores. Like you don't. what am I
Oh,
supposed to do?
2 underscores. You can't even tell. They blur together.
Yeah,
It's like
oh,
looks like one
God.
long one.
Everyone knows you don't do 2 underscores in a row.
Ever.
The other 2 were taken, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you put a 1 under after it. That's way better than 2 underscores that just looks like a line.
Why don't you spell mush?
You never
Mush like mash, you know, where you put an asterisk in between each word, each letter.
Good idea.
Shit.
Too many underscores is too many.
What's your deal? Why do you use so many underscores?
This is all good advice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Take this all in stride, buddy. This is all in fun.
It's
Yeah,
true.
no, I appreciate you guys for bringing me up. I can't believe you called me. There it is.
Fuck yeah. We
Sing
have bad
it,
news
sing
for
it,
you, Danny.
sing it.
They're gonna
Sing
send you
it.
back to the pharmacy if you don't.
I'll pick it up next time. Thanks for having me on.
There
Thank
he-
you guys.
There he goes, Danny Mush,
All
ladies
right.
and gentlemen. He's on Twitter at mustache_wax. I loved it. Kill Tony goes to Phoenix, Arizona on April 5th with the entire band. Jeremiah Watkins, Pat Reagan, Joel Jimenez. They're going to be doing Kill Tony there in Phoenix, and they're going to be on the shows in Tempe, Arizona all that weekend. Guys, what are you plugging? Impractical Jokers is coming back again.
Yes, it's on every Thursday night, and the third cruise is February 6th to the 10th in 2019. But yeah, we're on the road all the time.
Doug Benson?
Yeah, DougLowsMovies.com for all my road dates, and my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Doug Benson, where you can watch Getting Doug with High, which has Tony and Brian in past episodes. I asked Hulk Hogan to participate, and he said,
Hulk Hogan is drug-free, brother.
I'm glad I set you up for that. That really paid off.
Look at this drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt. All those drawings are available at ryanjebelt.com, including Kill Tony, the book, and the poster. The amazing and powerful Jeremiah Watkins, ladies and gentlemen, giving you not only the incredible Hulk Hogan, but also NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Follow me on social media at Jeremiah Stand Up. I have a new podcast called Jeremiah Wonders. New episode out with Jesse May Peluso right now. Get it? I'll be at the Sacramento Punchline with Tony Hinchcliffe this weekend, March 1 through 3rd. And then I'm co-headlining the La Jolla Comedy Store with Brian Redband on March 8th.
Yeah.
Patty Reagan.
Hey guys, I made a short film about two aliens studying abroad on Earth. It's called Dag and Badam, and I wanted to announce I'm going to do a special screening before Kill Tony upcoming, so stay tuned for that.
Fuck yeah. And Chroma Chris. Fuck yeah.
Just Instagram.
Chroma Chris, there he is, the palest, unhealthiest version of The Undertaker we've ever... if The Undertaker actually came back to life, that's what he would look like. How about Joel Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. I mean, wow.
I'll be here next week. Bye.
There you go. He's also going to be in Phoenix with us and doing spots at the Tempe Improv stand-up. But Phoenix is a Kill Tony. If you guys haven't checked out Kill Tony in Houston and Dallas yet, the 4K videos of those are unbelievable. Make sure you look back and give those a look. It's a real treat. It's unbelievable, the characters we meet on the road. Next week here in the Comedy Store main room, we're going to be joined by one of my favorite human beings in the world, the Roastmaster General Jeffrey Ross will be making his long-awaited return to Kill Tony. And March 26th, how's this for an announcement? Big J. Okerson and Louis J. Gomez make the return, the Legion of Skanks, back on Kill Tony again. Always fun with them. And that's tonight's episode of Kill Tony. Live audience, thank you so much. Why don't you talk about how much fun you had on your new Squarespace website?
Yeah.
Right now, you can go to squarespace.com and enter the offer code KILL to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Do it. See you
Brian
guys.
Redband. Bye. Good night, everybody.